Hey, Nancy, do you have a minute now?
Hey, Will. I was just about to text you, so it's perfect. We have the wedding meeting from 3 p.m. tomorrow, right? I was wondering if we could meet up a little earlier and have some tea.
I'm sorry, Nancy. I can't go today.
Oh, are you not in the mood for tea? We can do it later.
No, I can't go to the wedding meeting as well.
What do you mean? Why is it all of a sudden? You didn't tell me anything about it until yesterday.
I'm sorry, I was planning to go to the meeting until yesterday, but...
What's wrong? You seem weird today.
I'm sorry, but I can't go to today's meeting.
How can you say that to me on such short notice? Today we're going to talk about the decorations and the food. Today is the day to decide all of those. We are also inviting most of your guests as well, so I feel like you should decide most of the things.
I want to go too, but my body's not listening to me.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Well, actually, I'm going to the hospital today.
The hospital? Is something wrong?
I haven't been feeling good recently. I'm sorry I kept it a secret.
That's okay. I'm worried too, so I'll go with you. We can change the date of the meeting.
Don't do that.
Why?
I'm pretty sure the wedding venue also has their plans. We shouldn't trouble them with our plans. I feel sorry for them.
But I think it's wrong for me to decide everything on my own. It's our wedding, so I feel like we should decide things together.
Don't be so selfish. I will be there if I can. But today was the only day I could get an appointment at the hospital.
An appointment? It seems like it's a big deal.
It's just a simple inspection. It's not that big of a deal. It might be a regular cold as well.
I don't think you will get tested for just a cold.
Anyways, there's nothing I can say at this point. I'm sorry, but please go to the wedding meeting on your own today.
Wait a minute, at least tell me which hospital you're going to. If I have time after the meeting, I'll head over to the hospital.
No, you don't have to come. I want to be alone today.
Will.
I've got a lot on my mind right now. Anyways, please deal with the wedding. Please deal with the meeting.
Okay, take care. Hey, Will? We were supposed to be at the venue at 11 today, right? The staff are saying they haven't seen you. Are you okay? Is there a delay? Hey.
I'm sorry, Nancy. I wasn't able to answer your phone.
I'm glad you texted me back, but I was worried because you haven't replied to me for a while.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Where are you now? How much longer are you going to be?
I'm so sorry, Nancy.
I'm not mad anymore. We still have time. They said that it will be fine if you're even 1 hour late. That's what the wedding venue staff said.
That's not it.
Then why are you apologizing about?
I'm just gonna be straightforward with you. I can't marry you.
What's going on?
I am so sorry. I know it's insane to say this right now, but I just can't.
I don't understand. Did I do something to you? Or did you not even want to marry me?
That's not it. I've been thinking about it the whole day as well. I really do want to get married to you and have a wedding with you, Nancy. I want to be your husband and be happy.
Then why are you saying you can't marry me all of a sudden?
It's impossible.
What do you mean?
I don't have any more time.
What do you mean you don't have any more time?
Do you remember the other day when I couldn't make it to the wedding meeting? I told you I was going to the hospital, right?
You told me that, but you said the test was fine.
I told you that back then. I said that because I didn't want you to worry.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure you already noticed that I don't have much longer to live.
Are you saying that the test results weren't good?
Exactly. I don't want to make you feel sad anymore. If I marry you, I will want to be with you. So if we get married, it will be sad to say goodbyes.
How is that possible? Why didn't you tell me when you found out when you got tested? If you would have told me earlier, we could have talked about it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't say it because I knew I was going to make you sad.
It's too convenient for you.
I don't care what you say. I only have 3 months.
What do you mean 3 months?
They told me my life expectancy. If I don't get the surgery, I only have 3 months to live. I don't make much money, so I don't have money to get a surgery. So I'm thinking I'm going to meet my destiny like this.
What are you talking about? I'll pay for your surgery. I'm sure your parents will help out too.
Thank you, Nancy. You're an amazing woman. But I'm not gonna change my mind.
Okay. So you were saying you're not going to marry me?
I'm sorry. I knew I was going to make you sad, but I had to tell you. I'm sorry I got you into this mess. I loved you, but I don't have much to live. So I can't marry you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Nancy?
What?
You seem okay with it.
Really? Anyways, I'll go to the venue we're canceling. Bye.
Okay, take care of it. Nancy, are you free now?
I'm not. Goodbye.
I'm sorry for canceling the wedding last minute. I'm really sorry.
Are you sure? Do you feel bad about it?
Of course. Even though it's because of my disease, it's a horrible way to break off the engagement. I'm going to explain to my parents and the people I invited.
Okay, take care of it.
What's with your attitude, Nancy?
Do you have a problem with it?
I know you're upset because I canceled the wedding last minute, but you were showing way too much with your attitude.
Why are you angry? I'm the one that got canceled last minute.
That's true, but I wanted to marry you too. If anything, I'm sad about it.
You are sad about it?
Of course I am. I was going to marry my lovely Nancy, but something like this happened. I hate my disease, really.
I guess it can't be helped since you're sick. I will move on and have a new life as well.
Hey, how are you okay with the situation?
Why are you upset about it? You told me we can't get married. Why are you trying to hold me back?
You don't understand anything. Do you understand that the wedding was just canceled because the groom only has 3 more months to live? Normally, I feel like you would be more worried about me.
I'm worried about your personality.
What do you mean about my personality?
Exactly as it means. I'm sorry, but I'm not worried about you one bit.
What the fuck? You're not even worried about me one bit? How is that possible? I was your fiancé.
I would have been worried if it was a little while ago.
You should be worried now as well. I only have 6 more months to live.
6 more months? You said you only had 3 more months.
What? Well, with medicine and treatments, I could live for 6 months.
That's good for you. Why don't you use the medicine and keep living? Even if you live longer, I won't marry you.
What's wrong with you? Didn't you love me? How can your attitude change this much?
I'm trying to be as calm as I can.
Your fiancé doesn't have much longer to live anymore. I thought you would be more worried about me.
I would if it was true.
What is that supposed to mean?
I think you know best about the situation. I'm gonna tell you, but it only gets worse when you keep lying. If you want to apologize, it's now.
What are you talking about? I'm really sick. That's why I gave up marrying you.
Okay, whatever. If you're not going to change your mind, I don't care. I guess I can't save you.
What the fuck?
Are you done? There's so much paperwork to cancel the wedding. And we have to clean up and apologize to the guests. Maybe you don't understand because you're not at the venue right now. If you really feel sorry, can you come to the venue right now?
What?
Your guests were already here. I think you should apologize.
I'm sick. How can I go to the venue?
I don't care anymore. Goodbye.
Hey Nancy, I'm going to text my guests later on by myself. Don't say anything unnecessary. Nancy, I'm sorry about yesterday. I was panicking. I said things I didn't mean.
You were the garbage groom who canceled the wedding last minute. What do you want from me?
How can you say that? I wasn't feeling good.
Whatever, I don't care. It has nothing to do with me.
How can you say that?
Because it's true. We broke off the engagement. So I don't care about your feelings or whatever is going on with you.
How can you say that? I was going to surprise you.
Surprise?
Hey Nancy, I'm sorry about yesterday. Can I take it back?
Excuse me?
I realize that I love you the most. So, will you redo the wedding with me?
Why don't you do it with your mistress?
What do you mean?
Do you not understand what I mean? I'm saying you should get married with the girl you've been cheating on me with.
What are you talking about? Why am I cheating on you? I always loved you.
How can you say that? I know about you cheating on me from about 2 months ago before our wedding.
What?
When you were sleeping, I took screenshots of the conversation with you and your lover. Do you want them?
No way. If you knew about it, then why didn't you tell me?
I knew I was being very stupid, but I loved you. That's why I thought you would only look at me if we got married. So I was going to talk to you after the wedding. And if you were still cheating on me, I was going to ask you to stop.
You were going to marry me even though you knew about it?
Exactly, but I found out on the day of the wedding. Some of your guests you invited from work.
What do you mean?
Is he really going to marry the bride even though she doesn't have much longer to live? He was wondering it until the very last minute, but I don't know what happened.
Oh no.
So you told your coworkers that I was the one sick and don't have many days left.
No, that's not it. Stuff is going on.
You don't have to make excuses. I asked him myself.
You talked to them?
Of course. I told them I was super healthy and they were surprised. They told me it was nothing like what you said to them.
Oh no. Why did you do that?
What do you mean? I just told him the facts. You were the one making up stories to fit your scenario.
That's not the case.
What do you mean? I bet you were trying to get married with your lover, but something happened. That's why you want to get back together with me.
Well...
See? I'm right. And for the record, I have no intention of getting back together with you, ever. I don't want to even talk to you.
Wait a minute. Nancy, I'm gonna apologize. I won't cheat on you and I will love you forever. So please forgive me.
Stop acting stupid. People don't change that easily. I don't have any expectations from you anymore.
No way. Please, let's just talk once face to face. We can figure it out if we talk it out.
No thank you. I hired a lawyer. I'm going to demand alimony for the affair and the cancellation of the wedding. Please pay in full, okay?
In full?
Anyways, your coworkers know about this as well. So I hope there's still a place for you at work. After that, I asked my lawyer to demand alimony for the affair and the cancellation. He ended up paying it all in once. Of course, he didn't have that much money, so he is in debt now. Since his company knows about what happened, he was moved to a very small department in the countryside. It's a harsh work environment, but he also has less income now.
Hey, Melanie. Sorry. The guys invited me out for a few drinks. I just couldn't refuse. Really sorry. There were some people who came from out of town. I just couldn't get out of it.
Forget about it. No problem. I mean, the wedding plans are all set to go. There's nothing else to do. We're home free. But don't overdo it just because it's your last night as a bachelor. I hear all these stories of bachelor parties. None of that, okay? Oh, yeah, you said you were staying over at your buddy's place? So don't you dare be late. This is the most important day of our lives.
How could I be late for our wedding? I'll get up hours before that. Besides, I don't plan on drinking that much. Don't worry. Have I ever been late for work or on one of our dates? So relax. No worries.
Anyway, I'm gonna spend my last night as a single woman with your mom tonight. Actually, I wanted to spend the evening with just the family, but that's okay. It's been years since my parents passed, and I'm grateful for your mom for inviting me over. She's been strangely kind to me recently.
I really didn't think you and Mom would get along so well. Guys seem like the complete opposite. To be honest, I really didn't expect it. I mean, my mom can be a little difficult. But I'm glad that you guys can relate.
Huh? Your mom? Difficult? No way! Actually, she's been very nice.
She's just kind to you, Melanie. She can be pretty intimidating to me. Probably thinks of you as her daughter. You're closer to her than I am. She always wanted a daughter.
Well, I will be her daughter very soon.
Yeah, you're right. I'm really glad that you guys are on good terms.
Oh yeah, about tomorrow? I'm gonna stay over at your mom's place and head over to the wedding hall early tomorrow morning with her. Mom suggested I stay over. She knew I would be super nervous, and she's right. I probably couldn't sleep otherwise. I brought the dress over here. Mom will help me get dressed and all, so don't worry, and what's more, don't be late.
Great! I'll leave that to you guys. Okay then, see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, see you in the morning. Like I said, don't overdo it, but have fun. And no girls, you got that?
Come on! I would never do that. Just a few drinks with the guys, that's it. I only have eyes for you, Melanie. You know that.
Alright, I trust you. Just never forget that. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Melanie, how's it going? Are you getting prepared? Mom told me not to come into the dressing room until you're finished. How's it coming along? Can't stand this wait any longer. Can't wait to see you in that wedding gown. Bet you look great. I'm all ready to go. How much longer do you think it'll take? We really should be out there for a bit of rehearsal. Sorry, are you still busy? I don't mind waiting a bit more.
Brad? That's not me.
Huh? What's up?
I want you to cancel today's wedding. Don't get duped into marrying that fake bride. That's not me. She's a fake.
Huh? What are you talking about? This is no time to be kidding around. You're in the room right now, right? Aren't you getting your hair done right now? And what do you mean you want to cancel the wedding? Does that mean you don't want to marry me?
No, that's not it. You don't understand. That woman at the wedding hall, that's not me.
Huh? Are you nuts? What are you saying? Sorry, Melanie, are you okay? Did you drink too much last night? What's up? Aren't you in the dressing room with Mom? You came here this morning with Mom, right? What's going on here?
I think that woman is someone that Mom found somewhere. It's not me. That woman in the dressing room, the person you're about to marry, that's not me. I'm at your mother's place now, in the cellar.
Huh? What are you talking about? This is crazy! Hold on a second. Let me catch my breath for a second. I'm gonna go take a look. Hang on. Oh my god. You're right. That's not That's definitely not you! I took a peek in the dressing room. That's not you. The hair is all wrong. She's way taller. What the hell is this? Who the hell is that? I only saw her from behind, but her hair is longer, and her shoulders really wide. She's definitely twice your size.
I don't know who she is, but last night your mom and I had a few drinks. She made me drink one drink after another. She kept insisting. I thought a few drinks would be fine. By the time I realized what was going on, I conked out and found myself locked in the cellar.
What? How could she? She knows perfectly well you can't drink that much. Did she purposely serve you alcohol? She put you in the cellar? No way she would do such a thing.
Well, it looks that way. She was just putting on an act. She never accepted me as your future wife. She was just giving me the impression that she was a good mother-in-law. And I fell for it. When I came to, I could hear she was still in the house, and I yelled out at her to let me out, but she laughed and said I was not suited for you, that I would make a terrible wife for her precious son. Can you believe it? She said she already had a more suitable wife ready for you. She would never let me marry you.
What? Has she gone totally bonkers? How could she do that to us?
I don't know. I believed her. I thought everything was going to be great. What are we going to do? Did I do something to her? I mean, something to get on her bad side? Why does she despise me so much? So much that she would lock me in a cellar to prevent me from marrying you?
There is nothing wrong with you, Melanie. You did nothing wrong. To make you drink, basically drugging you and dragging you into that cellar. That's not normal. Mom is definitely planning something. I'm heading over there right now.
Thanks, Brad. Please, hurry. I'm really sorry I couldn't get a hold of you sooner. I just couldn't get a signal down here in the cellar. Finally got one bar near the window. So glad I caught you in time, or else you...
Come on, Melanie. There won't be a wedding without you. I'm not gonna marry some stranger. Are you kidding me? I'll contact as many of the attendees as possible and get this wedding postponed. I'm on my way, so hang tight for a bit longer. And sorry to have to put you through this. Hey, Melanie. How's it going? Are you getting prepared? Mom told me not to come into the dressing room until you're finished. How's it coming along? Can't stand this wait any longer. Can't wait to see you in that wedding gown. Bet you look great. I'm all ready to go. How much longer do you think it'll take? We really should be out there for a bit of rehearsal. Sorry, are you still busy? I don't mind waiting a bit more.
Brad? That's not me.
Huh? What's up?
I want you to cancel today's wedding. Don't get duped into marrying that fake bride. That's not me. She's a fake.
Huh? What are you talking about? This is no time to be kidding around. You're in the room right now, right? Aren't you getting your hair done right now? And what do you mean you want to cancel the wedding? Does that mean you don't want to marry me?
No, that's not it. You don't understand. That woman at the wedding hall, that's not me.
Huh? Are you nuts? What are you saying? Sorry, Melanie, are you okay? Did you drink too much last night? What's up? Aren't you in the dressing room with Mom? You came here this morning with Mom, right? What's going on here?
I think that woman is someone that Mom found somewhere. It's not me. That woman in the dressing room, the person you're about to marry, that's not me. I'm at your mother's place now, in the cellar.
Huh? What are you talking about? This is crazy! Hold on a second. Let me catch my breath for a second. I'm gonna go take a look. Hang on. Oh my god. You're right. That's not That's definitely not you! I took a peek in the dressing room. That's not you. The hair is all wrong. She's way taller. What the hell is this? Who the hell is that? I only saw her from behind, but her hair is longer. And her shoulders really wide. She's definitely twice your size.
I don't know who she is, but last night your mom and I had a few drinks. She made me drink one drink after another. She kept insisting. I thought a few drinks would be fine. By the time I realized what was going on, I conked out and found myself locked in the cellar.
What? How could she? She knows perfectly well you can't drink that much. Did she purposely serve you alcohol? She put you in the cellar? No way she would do such a thing.
Well, it looks that way. She was just putting on an act. She never accepted me as your future wife. She was just giving me the impression that she was a good mother-in-law. And I fell for it. When I came to, I could hear she was still in the house, and I yelled out at her to let me out, but she laughed and said I was not suited for you. That I would make a terrible wife for her precious son. Can you believe it? She said she already had a more suitable wife ready for you. She would never let me marry you.
What? Has she gone totally bonkers? How could she do that to us?
I don't know. I believed her. I thought everything was going to be great. What are we going to do? Did I do something to her? I mean, something to get on her bad side? Why does she despise me so much? So much that she would lock me in a cellar to prevent me from marrying you?
There is nothing wrong with you, Melanie. You did nothing wrong to make you drink. Basically drugging you and dragging you into that cellar. That's not normal. Mom is definitely planning something. I'm heading over there right now.
Thanks, Brad. Please, hurry. I'm really sorry I couldn't get a hold of you sooner. I just couldn't get a signal down here in the cellar. Finally got one bar near the window. So glad I caught you in time, or else you...
Come on, Melanie. There won't be a wedding without you. I'm not gonna marry some stranger. Are you kidding me? I'll contact as many of the attendees as possible and get this wedding postponed. I'm on my way, so hang tight for a bit longer. And sorry to have to put you through this.
Brad, pick up! How could you do this to me? I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Do you know what you've done? I mean, to just walk out of the wedding. Are you out of your mind?
Huh? Out of my mind? That's what I should be saying to you! What you did is unforgivable! You completely ruined our wedding plans! How could you do this? Melanie and I planned this for months and you had to mess it all up! And I thought you guys were getting along. I should have known!
You ruined everything! You do understand the predicament we're in, don't you? You know perfectly well that our company is not doing well. We're on the verge of bankruptcy. Or don't you even care? If we lose that account with Mr. Rubin, our company will definitely go under. We're done.
What's that got to do with anything?
If you marry Mr. Rubin's daughter, he'll retain the account. And what's more, we'll be family, and our company will be saved. What's wrong with you? We've known the Rubin family for years. You know their daughter. Why run from a good arrangement? You marry her, and we're set for life.
Are you serious? Can't believe you, Mother! Have you even stopped to think what I thought? About my feelings? No doubt I want to save the company from ruin. Of course. Dad built this company. That's why I've been proposing various ideas to save this company, but you would not listen. Do you really think if I marry the daughter of a major client that it would save the company? You are delusional! Stop coming up with these dumb ideas and think in more practical terms. There are plenty of other things we could fix to make this company work.
If we can get through this current slump, we'll be okay. That's all we have to do. Just get the company propped up while I'm alive. That's all I ask.
Huh? You are delusional. You're the president of the company, for God's sakes. What the hell are you talking about? This is a small company, but we do have several employees. Or have you forgotten about them? We have a responsibility to look after our employees and their families. They rely on us for their livelihood. For once in your life, why can't you think about others? Stop always thinking about yourself. You really have a screw missing, Mom. I can't believe this.
Shut up! Please shut your mouth! Because of you, this whole thing is ruined. You really did it this time, Brad. And what's more, Mr. Rubin's daughter was very fond of you. She could have made you happy. When you finally brought a girl home, I figured she would be someone of substance. But she turned out to be a useless girl who doesn't even have parents, for crying out loud. If you want to marry someone, I would prefer that it be someone more socially advantaged. Someone that would be of some merit. Not some girl off the street.
Is that all you have to say? Okay, Mom. If the company is so precious to you, you make it more successful. Make it more profitable by yourself. Can you even do that? Or do you need me to marry someone rich? You're using us like pawns in your little diabolical scheme. Maybe it would be better if this company just went under. Maybe it would be better for all involved.
Melanie, are you there? Please reply. I know you see my messages, so please answer me. I see that you haven't blocked me online yet. Please, I just want to talk to you. Please, it will only be a second. I'm really sorry for what I did. I don't know what I was thinking. So please answer me. Hello, Mother. I thought I told you I never wanted anything to do with you again. You do remember that, don't you? Melanie, thank you for answering. It's Brad. I keep contacting him, but there's no response. I was getting worried. I even went over to the house, but it seems you two have not returned home. How are we supposed to resolve this if we can't even talk it out? So please, where are you guys right now? You're with Brad, right? Please tell me where you are. Do you really think I would tell you after what you did? You ruined our wedding. What normal person would do such a thing? I can't forgive you. No, I will never forgive you. Please, I'm begging you. I said I was sorry for what I did. Do you want me to get down on my hands and knees? We leave things as is, and this company will go under. And we lost our major client. The Reuben Corporation pulled out. Well, I don't blame them. You tricked them into thinking that Brad was going to marry their precious daughter. I bet they were furious. I mean, just imagine. You think your daughter is getting married, and on the day of the wedding, they find out it was just one big scam. I'm surprised they didn't sue you. Also, Brad hadn't even met the Reubens or her daughter before. And they were going to get married? My God! How did you even convince them to go through with it? Pretty impressive, I'll give you that. Bet the relatives on Mr. Reuben's side must have also been flabbergasted. I just figured if Brad got married on that day, well, I figured he wouldn't be able to refuse, and things would eventually work out. That was the only option I had. It was our last chance to save the company. Please understand that. I did it to save the company. Nothing personal. This is our life you're messing with. Did you even stop to think about how we felt? How Brad felt? You really do have a few screws loose. Don't you even know right from wrong? Long ago, it was the parents who chose who their kids married. It was normal. Lots of rich families, even royal families around the world still do it. What's so wrong about that? I know right from wrong, and I thought this was right. Yeah, a long time ago. But we're not super rich or live in a castle. Normal people don't do that anymore. You're living in Fantasyland. Anyway, what do you want? Why did you contact me? Is it just to get me all riled up again? Well, you certainly succeeded. But you know what, Mom? My anger will probably never die down. Forever. I contacted you because I want you to get Brad to return to the office. I need his help. I'll do anything he says. I want him to rebuild the company. Use any method he prefers. So please, ask him to come back. Brad's always been a good businessman, and the clients are very fond of him, so please. If he returns, I am positive that he will turn this company around. Please, I beg of you. He's not going back. He's already made preparations to start his own company. And he has no plans to return. You're on your own, Mother. Huh? Are you serious? Why, he can't do that! Besides, he doesn't have any money to start a new business. Stop making up falsehoods at a time like this. He needs to get back here, and I mean right away. I provided the funds. I invested in his company. Huh? You invested? But you're just a housewife. Why would you have so much money? I think I've mentioned this countless times. But of course you did not bother to hear me. I've been working for home for years now. Well, the money I have was not basically mine to start with, but my parents left me an inheritance when they died. In it, there was some considerable property too. Over the years, I've been using this property. Basically, I'm running a real estate business. You're kidding, right? So, how much is this business of yours? Does that mean you have enough to invest in our company? To help us get back on our feet? I guess it was true what Brad said. He told me when we first met I should keep quiet about my assets, and that I owned considerable property. He told me you were very money-oriented, that I should be careful. That's not true! How could he even say that? Listen, Melanie, we're family, right? So please, help me out here. I know that what I did to you was despicable, but I consider you my real daughter. I think we can really hit it off. So please stop right there. I can't stand to hear anymore. To be honest, I feel a little nauseous talking to you. That act you put on, it was all just to get rid of me. If you insist on contacting me any further, I will have to talk with the police. They will take proper action. We seem to be living in two completely different worlds. We can't even converse normally. No, please, you've got it all wrong. I'm sorry for what I did. Please, don't think of me that way. It was all a misunderstanding. Please, believe me. I want to be a good mother-in-law. Please, give me a chance. I've always wanted a daughter. I would be so happy if you could consider me your real mother. Oh, yeah? You already have someone you can call your daughter. Mr. Rubin's daughter. You two agreed on this and concocted this scheme. Am I right? It's not like she knew nothing about me. You would be great for each other. The perfect mother and daughter. Like, not thinking about the consequences of your actions. Or the fact that you guys are a little empty-headed.
But legally, there is no way to completely erase the fact that she's my mom, but I made sure all inheritance from us would never go to her. If anything happens to me, she'll get nothing. It was the least I could do to cut all ties with her. For a while, she tried contacting us constantly, even waiting outside our home and confronting us in public. We contacted the police and a restraining order was put on her. She was not allowed anywhere near us. We changed our phone numbers and even moved out of our current residence. So unless she hires a private investigator, she'll never locate us again. But even if she did find us, we have a restraining order on her. So the rest is up to the police to handle. Eventually, her company went bankrupt and all her belongings were seized and sold off to pay debts and compensation to the remaining employees. Which was not much. As a matter of fact, I provided a small retirement fee for each employee out of my own pocket, and even introduced them to new jobs. I felt a responsibility to them. I was not able to turn the company around, so it was partially my fault. It was the least I could do. My mother lost everything after that, and to be honest, I don't know what happened to her. She's not a part of our lives any longer. We have no remorse concerning her current predicament, or even care to know. Us no longer exists. We plan to forget all about our past and just look to the future. As for Melanie and I, a few months later, we held a small, intimate wedding with close friends. It was wonderful. After several months, I learned that she was pregnant with our first child. So that means the three of us will start a new life together.